I think it's very smart
Hmm.
because they get great technology, they're globally connected, and they know the writing on the wall that is going to come anyway. So join it and make money both sides. I think if India has to be great again, you got to align with America because the big beast in the room is China. China is eaten our breakfast, wants to eat our lunch. Modi will never surrender to anybody on this planet. Let's be very clear.
All right. So, what does one make out when the big Elon Musk, who's lording over the Oval Office, decides to bring his Starlink internet services to India? Two people who are supposedly two of the biggest arch rivals in the same space. Reliance Jio on one side and Bharti Airtel on the other side. These two companies now coming together to bring Starlink to India. What does it mean? With me, the one and only Mohandas Pai, very, very close eye Mohan keeps on all things related to business in India. Great pleasure as always, Mohan, to be
Thank
speaking
you.
to you. Just give me, just firstly, help me understand this. What
Bhupen,
is happening according to you?
my view is it shows the brilliance and pragmatism of Indian businessmen.
Hmm.
They know that Musk is going to force his way in. They know that Prime Minister Modi met Musk and is inclined to allow Starlink to come to India. The key is who is going to connect with Starlink because Starlink wants to get access to 1 billion people who are mobile connectivity. And I think both of them, even though they fought each other and they have different views, and Bharti has got that one world or one web in the UK, which is global. Both of them decided it's best to sign up with Musk, use him as a input to give people global connectivity and make money. I think it's very smart because they get great technology, they're globally connected, and they know the writing on the wall that is going to come anyway. So join it and make money both sides. I think it's fantastic. And the multiplier of that is going to be Trump is going to be more inclined towards India, and the India US partnership will be cemented in an extremely big way. I
But
think
what
it's
happened?
fantastic.
But Mohan, you would remember, Mohan, I was looking at the parliamentary records. Reliance had put it on record in course of various meetings with the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India that there should not be an open auction of spectrum when it came to the allocation of spectrum. I can understand that Elon Musk may be finding it difficult to enter the Indian markets on his own. But do we look at this as smart business tactic on behalf of Elon Musk? Or do we look at this as a scenario where neither Mr. Ambani nor Sunil Mittal really had any other option but to follow what Donald Trump really wants to do in India?
No, they could have fought against this. They could have asked people to go to court and stall it. You know, there are hundreds of ways to stall it in India, but they're all smart businessmen. And they said, oh man, this is a global connectivity. We can give Indians and others global connectivity across the world. And best to join with them because for them it's marginal cost. It's very marginal cost, and the revenues will be very good because they link up into fantastic infrastructure. They don't have to invest. And for Musk, he gets a billion people who could be connected. It's very big for him. He'll be a beneficiary because his market value will go up. They may not get much revenues from India, but they get eyeballs, they get minutes, and the scale will be so humongous. Suddenly, he'll have 1.5 billion people connected globally, and that's a great thing for his valuation and his business. And for these people, it's a great way of connecting and making money without investing. I think it's a win-win for both of them. Why should they fight? Why should they invest? Why should they fight? Because the money lies in connectivity, networks, and getting a fee, and they pay a small part of it to Musk, who makes money without doing much investment in India. For him, is marginal cost. For these people, is marginal cost and great revenue. I think it's fantastic tactic that both of them have decided. Let us join together. Let us market individually, and each one of us have got our own system and our own network, and let's make as much money as possible.
So is it that the two companies which have been trying to garner the maximum market size in India, which is Reliance Jio on one side and Bharti Airtel on the other, is it that now with this move, do you see some kind of a consolidation actually happening in service provision?
Both are competitors. Both have different strategies. For example, Bharti has got postpaid, which is very good, lucrative. He's got inertia on his side in terms of people like me who pay stupidly high charges because the number is 20 years old or something, right? Maybe you too. Whereas, Geo has swept the board. They got the greatest mass of people. They're doing very well. And they got great connectivity. Both of them will fight in India for market share. They know the market is available. We need two. They know that the competition commission will come down heavily if they break each other. Now they're working to see, see the other person go down, VI go down, and hopefully keep alive. They'll keep them alive because they want competition. Both are making great money because now Bharti has raised prices, Jio has raised prices. And even though they happen to be in tandem, maybe then competition has become less intense. Both of them will make obscene amounts of money in future.
But what does
I
it mean
think
for
the
the
smart
consumer?
people.
What does it mean for the end consumer? For people like you and me,
Well,
can we expect cheaper internet services now?
no, we can't expect cheaper because Bharti has said he requires 350 rupees per month. Average is getting 220 or so, right? First he said 200, then he said 300. He wants to make more money. And Jio is tagging along. They're not the price leaders, they're followers. They're very happy to be followers because the pressure will not be on them, but they'll make money. And Jio has got 51, 52% operating margin. Party is 45, 46% or something. So both of them are laughing all the way to the bank.
Okay.
And you and I are paying more money. And the government is very happy there's competition. And what else can they do? Look, the key is we have to pay for technology. We've been used to far too long to we're not paying. And now the costs have gone up. They have to make the money, have ROI because they can't invest otherwise. So it'll be a little bit more expensive. And hopefully they'll come out with cheaper schemes. Now we got the BSNL too coming, and BSNL trying to give connectivity with 4G, maybe 5G later. Government is pouring money down the BSNL hole. Already 150,000 crores has been invested and lost in that company. They'll try to keep it alive with your money, our money, to have the pretext of security and pretext of public sector undertaking doing well. Otherwise, Parliament will start shouting. So I think it's an uneasy coalition of people, and both the big players are making more money. And they said, "Man, we're making greater money. Let's go laughing all the way to the bank and forget the rest."
I like what you say, uneasy coalition of people. So on that point, Mohan, let me ask you to wear your political hat for a moment. How do you see this? You know, the Prime Minister goes to the US. There's a meeting which takes place between Donald Trump and Narendra Modi. Are you seeing this as an American exertion, American aggression on Indian geopolitics?
Bhupen, Narendra Modi is a very, very smart person. He has understood clearly with President Trump coming and making America great again, he has to work to make India great again. If India has to be great again, you got to align with America. Because the big beast in the room is China. China is eaten our breakfast, wants to eat our lunch. The America is standing up to China. Now he must sign a free trade agreement with America, and we must exploit that market because America cannot compete in many areas. They're very expensive. Grow a business with America and make it a very dominant partner while Trump goes after China. It kills two birds with one stone. Narendra Modi is very strategic, brilliant man. He understands geopolitics. He's working to create this kind of stuff. We should lower a tariff to America. We should lower our tariff because what will America sell to us? Let them sell more. It's fine. It's okay. We are more competitive. And if we get the market to us, for example, garments, right? America charges some 7.9%. Bangladesh has got a great advantage. Get it down to 1%, 2%, and let us flood the American market with garments. Let's flood the American market with our many other vehicles. And if Musk and Trump want cars to come in, let us say above $40,000, we'll have 5% tariff. You bring your cars. Let's compete. $40,000. We are very competitive. Nobody can beat us in the world. Maybe barring the Chinese subsidies below $40,000.
So you wouldn't say, Mohan, you wouldn't say that this is like a political surrender in a sense before the Americans.
Not a surrender. It's not a surrender. Please, Modi will not surrender to anybody. Trump himself said this man is a great negotiator, better than him. Modi will never surrender to anybody on this planet. Let's be very clear. Don't listen to the stupid, opposition guys who jump up and down without knowing what is happening. Modi has understood the writing on the wall. China is the big beast. We can swallow everybody. America needs us. We need America. We got to grow economy together. We can export more. Get a free trade agreement. He doesn't want to reduce the tariff for everybody because China will take advantage. The RCEP, which we refuse to join, is a China game. Southeast Asia is getting hollowed out by China. Everybody who joined is getting hollowed out. Japan has got his lunch being eaten by the Chinese, right? So we're seeing that happen. Good we didn't join the RCEP. Let's join the US. Let's work together, grow our revenues. We got a great partnership with the US. We export maybe $130 billion of software to them.
Okay.
$150 billion software. We got more things with the US than any country in the world. Let's do that and work to make sure Indian industry develops while Trump goes after China. I think it's billion geopolitics, billion strategy, and hats off to Narendra Modi for thinking about it. And we should do this, lower a tariff, match the tariff, dominate the US market, and grow faster.
Okay. All right, Mohan. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.